Assalamualaikum and a very good day. My name is Ismail bin Muhammad Abdul Wahab and my matrix number is CE200111.
Hello, my name is BOON. My matrix number is DE200062.
Hi, my name is Khoo Jian. Metric number is DE200070. Now we want to present our group project.
For the introduction of our project, in this modern era of technology, with the rapid development of information technology, more and more electronic devices and gadgets are invented, and the electromagnetic radiation of electronic devices and gadgets are getting more and more aid. Electromagnetic radiation are present everywhere in our environment but are invisible to the human eye. Radiation is an energy that moves in the form of waves and can travel through a medium such as air, water, or empty space. There are two types of radiation, which are ionizing radiation and non-ionizing radiation. Ionizing radiation contains sufficient electromagnetic energy to strip atoms and molecules from the tissue and alter chemical reaction in the body. So the purpose of this project is to design a device that monitor the electromagnetic radiation level, thus reduce the effect of electromagnetic radiation to human health and environment. Next is the problem statement. The use of electronic device has seen an increase in these recent years. Human exposure to electromagnetic radiation has increased to unprecedented levels, accompanied by increase in various health problems. To reduce the effect of electromagnetic radiation, a proposed device is designed to monitor the electromagnetic radiation level. The device will also cut off the power supply to the electronic device and turn on the buzzer to give out sound when the electromagnetic radiation level is higher than reference. With this project, readers will warn about the effect of the electromagnetic radiation to the human health and the environment. The proposed product will also reduce the effect of the electromagnetic radiation by monitoring the electromagnetic radiation level and take immediately action so that human can be more healthy. This project has two objectives. First is to analyze how electromagnetic radiation affect human body and its influence on human health. Next is to design a device to monitor the electromagnetic radiation level to warn the users and reduce the effect of electromagnetic radiation effect on human body.
I am going to present about the scope of project. The first one is specific assumption that no matter how small the EM radiation, it carries a finite risk of cancer and other disease. To design our project, we need to narrow the range of radiation into a specific range. Therefore, our scope of project is narrowed into SAR value, which is specific absorption rate. According to Proximus, the radiation level, also called the SAR value, is the unit of measurement for the quantity of electromagnetic energy that is absorbed by the body when using a cordless device such as mobile, tablet, cordless phone, and so on. Next one is electromagnetic radiation detector device. Meanwhile, to detect the radiation level that's specific in above, a detector is compulsory. An electromagnetic radiation detector is an electrostatic measurement which can detect the electromagnetic radiation on any surface, components, or even human body. To make sure the SAR value content is accurate, it is first needed to understand the working principle of radiation detector. Firstly, the detector are filled with gases. When radiation passes inside a detector, it causes ionization of gas atoms, separating atoms into positive ions and electrons. Separated electrons and positive ions are attracted to the electrodes, causing a current to flow. This is converted into electric signal, which are then measured as the amount of radiation. Therefore, it is allowed the user to read the value of radiation, and in this project, to monitor at the SAR value of human body. So I'm going to present about the literature review. In the research work, author presents some important concept about the electromagnetic waves. The author introduced the electromagnetic wave generated by different wireless systems like mobile system, satellite system, microwave link, and so on. Electromagnetic wave have two types of radiation, which is ionizing radiation and non-ionizing radiation. This research also gives some examples of the effect of electromagnetic wave to human body like cancer. In the end part of this research work, author lists down some effective way for humans to reduce the effect of electromagnetic wave. Furthermore, in the research work, the author designed an antenna that considers the amount of the electromagnetic radiation absorbed by the human body, which is measured as specific absorption rate. A reduction of radiation towards human by providing net in the specific direction of the radiation pattern is proposed in this work. The proposed design comprised of an open-loop resonator structure along with the coplanar waveguide feed-loop antenna. Analysis of different OLR structures were done and optimization was done based on their transmission and reflection characteristics. The optimized OLR structure will be integrated to the lower side of antenna, which will be able to filter out the high-intensity electromagnetic radiation. As a result, the electric field gets redistributed giving a nut in the positive direction of the radiation pattern, thereby reducing the radiation towards the body. So I am going to present about the methodology. The flowchart shows how the prototype works from the beginning to the end. The electromagnetic radiation from the electronic device is captured by the sensor of prototype. The signal will be sent to the processor. The processor then be used in the Arduino Uno. The Arduino Uno converts the input voltage to electric field value. After the processing by the Arduino Uno, the action will be carried out. For example, when the electromagnetic radiation level that sent in the signal is higher than the reference, the prototype will cut off the power supply that given to the electronic device. Other than that, buzzer that connected to the prototype will give out sound to warm the user.
Result and analysis. Explanation for coding of the Arduino Uno. The voltage acts as the input is connected to pin A3 of the Arduino Uno. The buzzer connects to pin 8 while the LED connects to pin 9 of the Arduino Uno. These two components act as output in this project. When the V2 is less than 1.5, buzzer will turn on and give out sound to warn the user that the electromagnetic radiation level is higher than the reference. Furthermore, the LED will turn off, indicate that the power supply to the electronic device will cut off. On the other hand, when the V2 is more than 1.5, the buzzer will not turn on and the LED that indicated the power supply will light up. Figure 7.2, the antenna is act as sensor for the project. But to get the result of the project, the antenna is replaced by the variable resistor. This can be seen in figure 7.3 and figure 7.4. Figure 7.3 shows that the input voltage is less than 1.5, so the buzzer will turn on and give out sound and the power supply to the electric device is cut off. The figure 7.4 shows that the input voltage is more than 1.5, so the buzzer will not turn on and the power supply to the electronic device is continued. Explanation of the circuit. The input of Arduino Uno are RF detector circuit. Various outputs are buzzer and electronic device. The LED that used in these circuits represent the electronic device to show whether turned off or still processing. The main hardware component in the proposed work is Arduino Uno, which does the overall processing. All the components are powered by 12 power supply. The power supply is comprised of two parts, regulated and unregulated power supply. Regulated section involves input capacitor of value 0.33 microfarads, output capacitor of value 0.1 microfarad, and voltage regulator. Current to voltage converter or PMIC CA3130 is used where capacitor is placed between inverting and non-inverting inputs. Other than that, two resistors are also connected. Buzzer consists of two pins. One is connected to Arduino and the other is to ground. From the result, when the electromagnetic radiation level is lower than the reference, the Arduino Uno will analyze the signal that input to the processor and will not cut off the power supply. LED that represent the electronic device will light up, indicated that the electronic device not being cut off from the power supply and not turn on the buzzer. the other hand, when the electromagnetic radiation level is higher than the reference, the Arduino Uno will take action to cut off the power supply that provides to the electronic device. LED that represent the electronic device will not light up, indicate that the electronic device being cut off from the power supply, and turn on the buzzer to warn the user. Conclusion and recommendation for future works. The proposed prototype is designed to show how the anti-radiation device, EM radiation detector, works and how the device can monitor the electromagnetic radiation level produced by the electronic device and cut off the voltage supply when the electromagnetic radiation level is higher than the reference. Electromagnetic radiation are everywhere, and the source of electromagnetic signal are mobile phones and other electronic gadgets. The prototypes can be connected to any electronic device to monitor and detect the electromagnetic radiation level. A buzzer will be connected in these prototypes. This is because the buzzer will give out sound when the electromagnetic radiation level is higher than the reference. Future works can be extended by uploading the message to the cloud so that it can be referred by the user so that prior precautions can be taken. Thank you.